Secala ningiphinda ngehlo. Akwandele bani ukuthi wethulwe ngesingisi. Manje ke mangibona abafundi bengethula ngesingisi ngiyathobeka. Ngisacela ukuhlabelela kancane. Akuvumi ngoba ngizwe kuthiwa nge-guest speaker ngathi nayi ngeke. Mhlawumbe okumona singathi keynote. Ngoba namanje angikholwa ukuthi singaba i-keynote speaker. Kanti baba we baba usenami esithi kanti baba we baba usenami mangihambe endleleni enzima kanti ngiphuthuma isikhathi ngenxa ka-MC nangenxa kababa uthe u-MC sivele senze lento ekuthiwe asizoyenza. Umthandazo wami uwodwa ngingawabingeleli nje amakhehla ukuthi laba bahlelelwe lo mkhosi ungabageji, laba bahlelelwe lenkonzo ingabageji ngoba isikhathi esiningi kuyenzeka uthola ukuthi sekuhleliwe kwangalalo ebusuku sahlelelwa lenkonzo iphele sisafana na before bese ivele ifana nje nawo wonke amanye ama-events othola ukuthi asuke enzelwe nje ukuthi sithike sithi enzeka. Kungangilimaza kakhulu-ke mina nje ikakhulukazi njengoba sengimdala nje sengingaka enyameni. Nginomfana omdala lapho ufunda e-UKZN nangecasha la engimzala njengoba sila nje nginomthandazo ukuthi ngathi ngangamgeja lenkonzo. Nginesiqiniseko futhi ukuthi umthandazo wawo wonke umzali uthumela ingane yakhe e-university. Kungasilimaza ukuthi siqale siqede uthola ukuthi ingane yethu isuke yafocus kokunye then ukufocus enhlosweni ebikade ikhona. Ngenxa yokuthi ngithulwe ngesingisi nami ispeech sami zosifunda njengoba sinjalo esingisi baba Mpontshana. To our esteemed Father Overseer SN Beje, who we know to have become our father ever since the dawn of our existence here at DUT. He also serves as a member of the National Executive Committee of our church. Greetings, Mkhulu. Noma. To our beloved fathers in the upper house, in KZN, in the National Executive Committee, Sababono Bab Kumete is a member of the NEC. Siyabingelela, siyathokoza kakhulu ebukhoneni benu makhehla. To the upper house executive committee members, siyabona khona ubaba Sihlalo, ubaba Mvelelo Makhoba, nabonke abavelela abakhona phakathi kwethu abayimember yasebhodwe, abaphakathi kwethu siyathobeka kakhulu sizingane zesikole ukuvakashelwa obaba bethu babe kanye nathi namhlanje. To the lower house members that we are seeing, the district elders, na bonke baba bakhona phakathi kwethu kuze kuyofika ezantsi lapha kuthina esifana nabazali okungakabi isikhathi siyabingelela. The esteemed members of the Taxo DUT alumni cohort yethu Dokotela siyabingelela nawo wonke amanye ama-members angama-graduates regardless of where they would have attended their tertiary education. Siyabingelela, siyathokoza kakhulu ukuthi sibuyile uzoba obhuti abadala nosisi abadala abalezingane ezikhona phakathi kwethu. But mhlambe before angibingelele futhi ubuholi buka Central Youth Council ngibonile phakathi kwethu okuyibona buholi bethu-ke sonke nje abantu abasha benkonzo umbonile unobhala udadewethu uMangcobo Khoza. Siyabonga kakhulu nobhala, kuyasijabulisa njalo nje abantu abasha masihlangene ubuholi bolusha bube phakathi kwethu. Abingelele ubuholi be-eBhodwe region kwaZone 13 bamagadla simbonile nobaba uJama kwaZone 12. Siyabonga kakhulu bobaba ukuthi nibe kanye nathi nizosigada nje sibe sikhululeke kakhulu ukuzoba kanye nathi nje nisigade lokhu nithi sesinomsindo. Siyajabula kakhulu nawo wonke amanye ama-members obuholi bolusha ngaphansi kwabaveleli and other levels of youth leadership. Siyajabula kakhulu. Your continuous presence on the ground keeps being a testament to that ubuholi abehli abuqhamuka phezulu. It emerges among the people and we really appreciate your presence. And all the members of the TAGSO that are present here today who are the current students, bahle kakhulu bangikhumbuza ngey'nsuku zami 2000 ngifika la eML khona bathi awupho wafresh kanje fuze ubaba. Bangikhumbuza nami ngisathethiza lapha ngo-2000 abantu bengakazalwa-ke kinina. Sanibingelela kakhulu. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we gather on this momentous occasion to commemorate the 15th anniversary of our incubator, the TAGSO DUT. As we reflect on the journey that has brought us here, I am reminded of the transformative power of education and the role that the TAGSO has played in shaping us, not just as students, but as future leaders, as professionals and role models for those who follow. I recollect the shared experiences that we carry dear in our hearts, lingering as good memories and as justifications as to why we make a big deal out of these academic achievements and triumphs we have obtained, little as they may be to others. As graduates, I regard ourselves as agents of change. In the midst of division fueling discussions by many, the educated elite holds the potential to become agents of change within our church. With education comes the ability to challenge the status quo, advocate for justice, and create positive social economic impacts. Many of us use our education to drive change in our communities, including our very beloved church, whether through entrepreneurship, public service, or innovative solutions to societal problems. We possess the unique ability to identify and address the needs of society from an informed and educated standpoint. But maybe before I move to finish, let me touch a bit on our journey as students. Ningixolele ngiyenza ngesingisi nje lenkulumo khona kuzovela ukuthi inkulumo yethu njengeyifundiswa. Senzela ukuthi no ngesona isifundisa athi hawu. Ngibone ngokuthi ngabe ngiseze ukuthi hawu. Sekuyifundisa lezi ekhuluma yapha. Nanokuthi-ke ubuholi bolusha bathatha istance esithi let us specialize education. Let us increase the level of our argument and articulations on issues. Asikuveza ukuthi nakho kuba umpostoli akusivimba ukuba ziyifundiswa futhi lezanga phela ayizokudlala. It is a journey that was filled with immense challenges. A path with dreams and aspirations to shape our future through education. Each of us entered our universities filled with hope, eager to learn, grow, and make a difference, not just in our own lives, but in the lives of those around us. And as I stand here representing all the graduates who have walked this road and students who are still at it, grinding. For many of us, university was a place where we were tested, stretched, and sometimes even broken. But it was also a place where we were built. We faced sleepless nights, financial struggles, daunting pressures of academic demands, difficult exams, and even moments of doubt. We witnessed peers who faltered under the weight of expectations, some who fell into despair, substance abuse, or even worse. Yet, through it all, we had the unwavering support of the Taxo, a family that not only helped us stay grounded spiritually, but also nurtured our academic aspirations. For that, we are forever grateful and are happy to still come back and witness this body continuing to serve our young ones in the same fashion, if not better, the way it served us back then. Through it all, and eventually, we graduated. Some with flying colors, cum laude, and some just average enough to soar into our own destinies. If you allow me, I would want to brag a bit. I would want to brag the beauty and the fruits of education we have since harvested after enduring the journey that the Taxo allowed us. It is the fruits that are both rewarding and informative. And it is important for the fortunate ear that I enlist these fruits in an aim to conscientize and encourage results-oriented commitment to education. Because earning a degree is not just a personal achievement, but it is a powerful tool that opens doors and creates opportunities that would have otherwise remained inaccessible. I've got about 7 fruits, but I'll just enlist a few. Asenza sehluke nokulwa kwethu kube ngcono ukunokwabanye. Ngikwenza lokhu ngenhloso yokukhuthaza and also to mobilize others to enter the academic space of things. Singabakhohliwe ubaba nenkonzo. The first fruit is empowerment and self-worth. Graduation is a testament to hard work, perseverance, and intellectual growth. It is a moment when one can finally say, I have earned it. That sense of accomplishment instills a deep level of self-worth and confidence. After the Taxo, we emerged with a stronger belief in our abilities, knowing that we have conquered academic hurdles and can take on even greater challenges in life. This newfound sense of empowerment became a driving force as we stepped into the next phase of our lives, being employment, entrepreneurship, and even furthering our education. It came with having been part of the Taxo. It is something we wouldn't have obtained if we did not go through this path. The second one, which I hope all of us as current students are going to earn as part of being the Taxo at the end of the day, is knowledge and skills. Beyond the degree itself, the real value of education lies in the knowledge and skills that we gain. Having been part of this Taxo DUT, it equipped us with critical thinking, problem-solving capabilities, and specialized expertise in our chosen fields. These skills are invaluable, not only just in the workplace, but also even in our daily lives. We are now able to contribute meaningfully to discussions, engage in complex decision-making, and approach challenges with a level of headedness and creativity that sets us apart. The tools we got through being members of the Taxo prepared us to innovate, lead, and inspire in our respective industries. Ade sine-discussion nabafowethu lapha esuku sihlephula isinkwa. Ngaphezu nje kwesinkwa, ayikho into ebingihlanyisa njenge-level at which besihlephula khona isinkwa. Ubuza ukuthi hayi ngihlephula neyigebengu la. Izinto ongeke ukwazi ukuyirobha akukho ngisho ukuthi ungamqambela amanga, because this person can interrogate every little thing that you are saying, including logic in what you are saying. Are you making sense? Banake baba ngoba ubuthe eqaleni usuthini manje. Ngihlale ngithi ke mina ivangeli labapostoli linsimbi edle ezinye ngoba lakwazi nokugoqa mina. Ngoba mina ngigoqeki mina. Manje kukhona isikhathi sokufana nje sake sangifica la engangithi ngiyalibuka, ngithi ngiyaliphikisa, livele lokhu liyenzile nje sense. Ngathi ngilimixa nesikole sengikwazi ukuanalyze izinto, ngichaze, ngiresearch, ngize ngiprepare ngisho ama-thesis out of it. La lokhu liyenzile nje sense ivangeli lobupostoli. Ngase ngiyabona no. Le shandisi iyona. Wazi noma ungathini iyona. Kukhona ezinye igebengu esinazo lapha eziyama-graduate Shine Babuntando Khwela. Sinezigebengu eziningi obona kahle ukuthi seyifunde zaqeda zabufunda bonke ubugebengu obukhona, kodwa leli ivangeli lithi unamanga, wena ngubambile wena. Now, that is what we mean by even going to school. Uthathe leli ivangeli usufundile usunjalo, bounce it against all the other gospels and whatever you are told, bounce it and check if it makes sense. And I'm telling you, ungasasebenzisi ngisho ukujula, ukuyeke nje ukujula ukuthi ubaba uthi uzokwembulela, ukuyeka kwembulelo baba. Ususebenzisa nje ama methodologies of research, uzolibona leli ivangeli ukuthi liyayenza sense. Ngenzela ukuthi singabe sisagoqeka in future. Ngabe kusaba bikho umuntu ozo le shandisi uzoyithola yenza sense, ngisho uthi uyibamba ngeapproach ye-thesis. Ngabe usufuna ukwenza i-degree Dr. Mzwa, leli ivangeli ngisho usufunde kanjani, safunda sangena ku the tax salithatha salifaka esikalini ngoba sesifuna ukulizela ngomqondo waba-graduates and alumnus. Sithi sifuna ukucheck ukuthi kusasifanele yini ukuthi njengoba sesihoso mabhizinisi abaziwayo nje, njengoba sesethulwa nangesingisi nje manje, safanele yini ukuthi sibe kuleli ivangeli. Lalokhu lithe nje lavula isikhala nje singangawo lithi wemvangeli ngene. Ngizama ukuthi awukho wrong ma kuleli ivangeli, utshelwa yimini isigebengu sokuqala sokugcina. The other third fruit that you get by being part of the taxo is what I refer to as expanded career opportunities. Through the taxo, many of us have managed to unlock a wider range of career options. Having gone to school, increased our employability and provided access to higher paying jobs that require specialized knowledge. We also suddenly enjoyed the flexibility to explore different industries. We were able to switch career paths or even pursue advanced degrees, expanding our professional horizons. As a result, we are in a better position to carve out a meaningful career path that aligns with our passions and long-term goals. The other fourth fruit is what I refer to as economic and social mobility. Because we are learned like that, I'm going to also make this speech available to all of us who want to read it on their own. Being a member of the taxo has become one most powerful vehicle for economic and social mobility. Some of us have found ourselves in positions where we are able to improve our financial situations. We are able to now provide for our families and invest in our futures. This upliftment does not only benefit us as individuals, but it also has a ripple effect on our communities. We have since been able to uplift those around us, offering mentorship, financial support, and even being a role model for younger generations to aspire to. A lot of these young students here aspire to be you up there. But the question is, have you been able to lead with the last fruit that I'm going to share with you? The other fruit is what I refer to as strengthening networks and relationships. University life is not just about attending lectures and passing exams. It is also about building lifelong relationships. The friendships and professional networks we formed during our Detexo time became a source of both personal fulfillment and career development and advancement. We have since been able to leverage on these networks for guidance, for mentorship, and collaborative opportunities that are capable of opening up down the line. In many cases, these connections play a crucial role in career progression and personal growth. Ubaba uSihlalo we-alumnus yala duty uzosho ukuthi i-alumnus yala ikhaya nje iraise malini. Sisebenzisa ubungani nje nobuhlobo. Nokwazana ukuthi wena siyakwazi ukuthi unemali eningi, wena usomabhizinisi siyakukhumbula, wena uphethe ehhovisi likahulumeni nomasipala othile, wena you are a CEO of a very big corporate. We have established such relationships while we were still students, and we carry those networks with us even beyond, so that at the end of the day we are able to be financially viable. Are you maximizing on that opportunity, or niyakwebhana nje ninodwa niyabangani bangokuthi kwayethu yini icule kancane kunekwayenu? Are you building brothers and sisters that are going to carry you even beyond this? The last one is what I refer to as leading by example. Being part of the TAGSO taught us a lot of things, but many of those is to lead by an example. It has accorded us statuses of being role models for those who come after us, be it current fraternity of the TAGSO, our own family members, or members of our very own communities. We have become a living proof that it is possible to rise above circumstances, achieve greatness, and unlock new possibilities through education. By leading through example, we have inspired others to pursue their own educational journeys and instill a belief in the transformative power of learning. Sengihlala phansi Babu MC ngiyabona ngikuzisikanda ngiyabona ukuthi ngiyayenza sense. I am enlisting these above fruits, Baba, for purposes of reminding ourselves of the enduring value that education brings. Not just to us as individuals, but to the church society as a whole. But I would be naive. I'd be very naive if I'm only listing these fruits and benefits of having come to school without laying before you, Babu Mveleli, a fair share of the challenges that come with being a graduate. Because not all is glitz here outside. Kumthandazo ke lokho esifisa ukuthi njengama graduates while abaningi bekuthandazela ukufana nathi baku-understand kodwa futhi ukuthi kukuhle kukuningi kungaka esikubalayo, kukhona nokubi okuza nokuba ama graduates. And bese siyaziqeqesha njengabantu abasha balesi sikhathi ukuzilungiselela lama challenges ukuze iyeke ukwanda lento yokuzibulala kwama graduates. After leaving the TAGSO, we face an overwhelming amount of pressure that stems from both internal and external expectations. The society, being family, and church itself often imposes a heavy burden, expecting us to have made it immediately. Whether that be through securing a well-paying job, becoming financially independent, or starting our own families. For many of us graduates, the reality is much different. Not all of us are employed. Not all of us have money. And while some of us come in expensive suits, they do not even have 5 rand for a taxi fare to come here. Yet they have graduated. One of the most pressing challenges for us is unemployment. Sikuletha lokhu phambi kwenkosi njengomthandazo. Despite the hard work and dedication it takes to complete a qualification, the job market can be very unforgiving. And securing a position that aligns with our education and skills is far from guaranteed. Many of us find ourselves in a prolonged search for employment, often facing rejection after rejection, which only deepens our frustration and hopelessness. Adding to this is financial pressure, and as graduates we are expected to provide for ourselves and often others soon after completing our students. Ngikeda ke nje lokhu enkosini sengivala inkulumo yami ngoba nginewari about the hope that all of us as the tax students have. It is the very hope I had when I was still a student, that soon after finishing my qualification, I'll get a job. And when that doesn't happen, not all of us are strong enough to handle it. And kumthandazo esifisa ukuletha enkosini. Masingake sicollect ama statistics abafowethu abasilahlekele bengxenye yalo wamndeni. Bebulawa nje ipressure yokuthi abasebenzi ngesikhathi abanye bethu besebenza. Bebulawa ipressure yokuthi sikoleke imali lapha ya siyayikhipha imali ekuthiwa siyikhiphe ngaleso sikhathi uyathanda naye uqualified we regard as one of us kodwa selokhu waphuma eDUT selokhu waphuma lapho makhona akaqashiwe. Siyacela ukuthi inkosi ngathi ngaba kanye nathi kulo mthandazo njalo isinike lo msebenzi kwenzela ukuthi kungabi amanga masithi kuyadlisa ukufunda. Angivaleke sihlalo. Ngivale ngokuchallenge for the tax wanamhlanje ngokuthi I pray that you are able to borrow from your big brothers and sisters expertise around organizing yourselves into a meaningful structure. Number one, a document that speaks sense to your existence, that speaks sense to your program of action, that speaks sense to your mandate, that defines who you are. Because once you enter a tertiary education institution, you do not cease, yes, to be umzalwane no dad, but by mere fact that you are uDetaxo, it says you are a student. And your agenda and program of action should be characterized and dominated by activities that promote academic excellence. Ayikho into ehlupha njengomzalwane wase-DUT oselokhu samazi since 2011. Umzalwane waSongoye oselokhu samazi seze waduma ngokuthi umzalwane waSongoye because umzalwane ongoye iqualification yakhe yayi 3 years usewaze wayiconverta wayenza 7 years. Unless kuukuthi sekuukuthi nje kuphela wenzane uyakhonza. What brings about that is when you forsake your academic demands and start focusing. Akukho wrong ukulalela umkhokheli. Sineyinsuku epostole ezithi Monday siguphi, Tuesday siguphi, all the way up until Sunday. But once you are a student, first what is going to come to your life as a student is academic commitment, and the spaces that open in between are the spaces ubaba athe asiwasebenzise ukungasuki kuye. But ayikho into ehlupha njengokuthi homework awuyenzile kodwa usevangelini. I-assignment awuyibhalile, i-test awuyibhalile uthi uzokubhalela ubaba uMshumayeli. Now ithi ke into asithi siyocela kubaba uMshumayeli kodwa sibe singakhohliwe ukuthi okwakususa ekhaya eNquthu, okwakususa ekhaya oLundi wawuzele uzonzani ukuzofunda. Ufunde bese ikhalene evelayo unikeze ubaba umsebenzi wakhe. because sibalekelana umzalwane oseko wasethi amange ngabona lo ngisuke sengazi ke sengena duty. Why? Because you've characterized your life with that. So first, organize your house to be such. That's number one. Your program of action should speak academic excellence. Bese ngivala ngokuncence alumnus ukuthi singabayeki laba bantwana in being their brothers and sisters even post tertiary. Some of us there are accountants. Some of them here are accounting students wanting to pursue a career in accounting, doctors and stuff like that. I know for sure that if we organize ourselves also meaningfully, we can find a way of pairing ourselves with them for purposes of exposing them to on-the-job training. Njengama-graduates singakhohlwa ukufaka imali enkonzweni. Kuma salaries esiwa enayo sengazi ukuthi singayithola indlela yokusupporta futhi inkonzo kuma programs ayo through okweshumi neminikelo singayikhohlwa leyo nto. Even nangama businesses ethu, if there's a way we can donate back to church, I can promise you I'm a walking example of having done good expecting nothing to the church, and God has always found a way of rewarding me. If we can do that, I know we would have made it. Siyabonga kakhulu baba, sibonga nangethuba esilinikezwe, siyakhuleka siyathemba ukuthi sizobhala ama exams njengoba bekumthandazo wethu esulethe emakosini, sizophasa, siphumelele, sidrive imoto ezibizayo, sibe nemali, kodwa siqhubeke futhi sibehave sengazi ukuthi asiyilutho. Siyabonga.